Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Day Trader S&P 500 and Woodson Wave Report. Today is Tuesday, October 11th, 2022, and we wanted to get all you guys on YouTube caught up with what's going on in the market. So we're going to take our usual tour, if you will. We'll start with the Qs. And we have the A wave down here from the, well, this chart needs to be scrunched a little bit. Pardon me, excuse me. To get that from November high down into the June lows is wave A. We had a B wave up, and I wanted to show you guys this C wave a little more closely there. You can see wave C gains equality with wave A at 195. Okay, and within wave C we have a 1 down, a 2 up. This 3 could be complete or not. It may still extend. If you can look at these black lines here, wave 3 was equal to wave 1 at 270. It went a little below that. Okay, it didn't hit the 272, the 414, or the 1618. Wave 3 could still extend to one of these targets. The nice Fibonacci one, no, they're all Fibonacci's, but the most likely one is the 1618 down here at 243. But if it is complete there is the 4, and let me make this a little bigger. Let's just move this to see if that is 3 and it just went above or just below the 1-to-1 relationship with 1. We can move this down to the 4 high, which was right on the 382. You can see if we're looking for a 5 here, let me move this out of the way. You can see the 5 waves there within 3. The 5 target would be 240. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. If 3 just barely gained a 1-to-1 relationship with 1, that's this 1 and 2 and 3 in italics, if you will. I think I have that in italics. Maybe I don't. There. Okay. Anyway, it's that 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be the 5 down here. Let me draw that in for you guys. If 3 just gained a little more than a 1-to-1 relationship, then for 5 to be the same 1-to-1, we're looking at 240. That's the Qs, the US10 year. We always like to check in on that. You can see our targets there where 5 equals 1 was already achieved at 3.868. The 1272 is at 4.434. And you can see our higher ones here. The 1.414 multiple is 4.626%. And the 1.618 is 5.051%. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for the fifth wave. This is a huge move from the March 2020 low, the end of the 39-year bear market in interest rates. So we're on the beginning of the next high move up. Once this 5 waves is complete, we'll get a Fibonacci retracement, but we're not quite there yet. Let's look at the S&P. We're looking at a daily chart of the cash S&P. I'll squeeze that in there too. I was looking at this at the longer term. From the January highs, we have wave A down, which is 5 waves. We have 3 waves up for wave B, a direct hit on the 618 and on the date. 618 retracement to the dollar, 43.25. Again, like the Qs, we have a 1 down and a 2 up. Okay, there's the 3 targets. You can see 3681 was where it gained equality right here, and it went past there. So did it end here, and then this was 4 and this is 5. I'm going to allow for 3 to make the 1.618 down there at 34.10. You can see the targets there. The C targets where C equals A, that's A in red, parentheses, down, B up in parentheses, there, and then C, 31.43 is where it gains equality, which should be right here. Okay, let me move that down. There's where C gains equality, and there's where the C equaled, I'm sorry, where 3 equaled 1, but it goes down to these other ones. Okay, so this is what we're looking at for targets at, we're looking at third waves of at least 2 degrees of trend. This is 1 degree in red with parentheses. This is another degree in black. B is equal to 2. Okay, so that's what we're looking at on the S&P cash. That is a daily chart, and I think I want to get into the EMinis futures. Okay, same chart, same diagram. A down, 5 waves down, B up, and here's 1, 2. Again, 3 goes past the 1.1, but not to the, I'm sorry, not to the other multiples here. You can see 1 was at 37.30, and it hit a low of 35.71 on the 3rd, okay? Then we had a move up into the 5th, and we're going down. Wave C in parentheses gains equality with wave 1 at 31.60. And this 3, this is the second degree of trend. 1 down, 2 up on the 13th. 3 is in progress, and we're looking at a 37.30, which it already attained. The 1.618 is here at 34.56. That's the next target we are looking at. Okay, on those Qs, did I calculate that 5? Yes, I did. Okay, I was looking at that there. So that is the daily from the 816 high. Back here, we can look at the hourly. You can see we have a 1 down on 9/6. These dates are important, and we'll get into that shortly. 2 up on September 13th, which was a perfect 618 retrace. And then we have a third wave in parentheses subdividing or extending. You can see the 1 here, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, and 5 on the low on October 2nd at 35.71. That's really key if that's broken. Okay, so we want to get into 4 here. So far, 4 has gone just above the 382 at 38.20 on the 5th of October. Until this low on 3 is broken, 4 is still in play. We want to allow for that to possibly go up to the 50% at 38.73. 4s are long and sideways by nature, so this could just be A up on the 10.5 high, B down at a double bottom here near the 10.2 low, and then we could get a C up and even a D down and an E up. So we got to watch that play out, and we want to see this 35.71 low on October 2nd broken to give us confirmation that wave 5 down in parentheses is in play. So that's what we're looking at there on an hourly chart. I want to show you guys a couple of interesting things. Let's get into our crash alert that we sent out to our subscribers on the 10th. That was yesterday. And I believe this one is the cash. Okay, here we have the chart on the cash. Again, this is at least 2 degrees of trend. It's a little review, but there's the C targets and the wave 3 targets. And I've traded, crashes. I was actually not a trader, but an investor back in 1987, but all of them, 2000, 2007, 1997, 1998, all that stuff. But I want to read you guys this stuff here, okay? Markets in wave 3 of 3, at least 2 degrees of trend or more. It could be 4. A crash is a rare event, and of course there is no guarantee of a crash, but if one is to occur, then the most likely time period for this event is October 21 to 28. The actual low should come in November, as we have 3 turn dates all in November, the next in chronological order. There are those targets, and we were looking at the Fibonacci time spirals, and there's the November time spirals there. Okay, I wanted to get into also, that one was the cash, I believe. I want to get into the futures. Okay, let's get into that one there. Let's see if this is that. There's the futures. Again, that's the crash alert we sent out on the 10th. There's our targets there. Okay, the same warning there, if you will. And I want to get into that is the same. Okay, so we just got different targets for the futures, obviously, than the cash, but it's the same wave count, obviously. Let's get into today's report that we put out, our pre-market open, okay, because we had a little a nice interesting thing with this 4th wave. Okay, here's the short-term analysis on wave 4 and wave 5. There's what we talked about. The 10.5 high could be the high of 4, or it could just be A. We're going to watch this 35.71 low closely. If that 4 is in at 38.20, then the 5 target is down here at 33.76. That's where 5 in parentheses equals 1 in parentheses. This 4 should not go above the wave 1 in parentheses low, which is 38.83. 50. But the interesting thing, again, this I'm explaining is in shorter degrees of trend than the crash alert, which was larger degree of trend. We're trying to deal with this internal wave count here from that September 13th high. I wanted to show you guys, we need that breakdown. I wanted to show you guys this Fibonacci spiral here, okay? Because we had a couple different things for 4. We put out that it could last a Fibonacci 5 days and top on, I think it was the 8th or something like that, whatever Friday was, the 7th to 8th, but it actually could go 3 Fibonacci days and top on the 5th, which so far it looks like it has done. Okay, if that holds, then this spiral that I just created after the August 16th high, it shows wave 1 was a Fibonacci 21 days, wave 2 was a Fibonacci 8 minus 1 days on the 13th, and then wave 3, 21 days minus 1. So 4 would be a Fibonacci 3 days on the 5th, and wave 5, as far as time is concerned, would gain equality with wave 1 on 10/23, which is a Sunday. So we might expect this wave to bottom 1 trading day to either side, Friday 10/21 or Monday 10/24. That's where we had that that alert for the crash alert anywhere from 10/21 to 10/28 in that time frame. If it is occur, we'll cover that later because we've traded these and there's certain things that'll need to happen for that to be a possibility. Again, it's a rare event, but it's on the table. Let's put it that way. Okay, there's our ES hourly. That's what we're looking at, and this is what we're looking at right here. By the way, that did appear to be 5 waves down. That's why it looks as though 4 up is complete there. We'll see that play out over the next 2 or 3 days, I think, whether 4 top there or if it'll be an A up. Let me put that in for you guys. The different possibilities for this 4. This could be an A up. I'll get it there out of the way. A B down and a C up. And I'll just make that a different degree of trend so we can see it there. And let's put it in. Let's leave it in purple, okay? So we could get an A, B, C here, something like that. You can see in purple, A up, B down near a double bottom, and C up near a double top. It could go higher up to that 618, or we could get, let me remove that, because 4s are long and sideways and complicated by nature, so we've got to be prepared for every scenario. Okay, that's what we put out to our subscribers. We could get a contracting triangle here. Okay, we could get expanding too. We could get a higher higher C and a higher E and a lower B and a lower D. Okay, there we go. It could play out like that. Okay, we still expect the price to hold this 4th wave below 38.83. So let me get rid of that. As soon as we get this thing, remove that. There we go. As soon as we get this 4th wave completed, and it may already be, then we're on the way for 5 in the larger wave 3, which we had our targets back there. Okay, that'll do it for today, and until next time, take care, everyone.